Guys, welcome one and all to our Dolphin Dive Productions Christmas Extravaganza. I'm here in my Christmas jumper, old man slippers, a roaring fire and a solid Christmas tree behind me. We're well into the festive spirit. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Christmas as well and a fantastic New Year, and I hope you had a brilliant 2014. What you can expect from this video, we've got a Q&A vlog with questions that we received from you guys through our Twitter and through our YouTube comments. Each member of the Dolphin Dive Production Studios will be taking you through their game of 2014, and of course we've got the obligatory highlights and bloopers reel. Enjoy, folks! Our first question of this Q&A is from Swifty606. If you could have anyone over for dinner, dead, alive, famous or not, who would it be and why? Well, I would have to be very selfish. I would have to have someone that's influenced film and TV in a big way. I'd have to say Nathan Fillion. He's one of my all-time favourite actors. He starred in one of my all-time favourite sci-fis in Firefly, my all-time favourite crime drama in Castle. And I think if I had him over for dinner, he'd bring a really nice bottle of wine to begin with. He'd have some fantastic stories to tell, and he's just a genuine, great, funny guy. So there's your answer. I would have Nathan Fillion over for dinner. What would eat, however? That's a different question. I'd imagine he's sort of like a steak sort of man, you know, a man's man. Steak, fried eggs, big chunky chips, mushroom. Could take me by surprise. He could ask for maybe something like a salmon or frittata, whatever that is. Anyway, on to the next question, which is from Silverback. What do you think will be the biggest release in January? It's a tough one. Game-wise, there's not many games for PlayStation 4. There aren't that many games coming out. I'd have to say the one I'm looking forward to most is actually DLC. It's from Far Cry 4, and that's Escape from Durgest Prison. The DLC looks like a brilliant idea. You know, from Far Cry and from Far Cry 3's history, Blood Dragon, a brand new game for $15.99 that played on the Far Cry 3's terrain, and played on the Far Cry 3 open world, free roaming aspect, but added in some great 70s sci-fi cheese. But this one's brilliant as well. You escape from the prison, you're stripped of all your weapons and gear, complete missions, side missions to recover your gear, and the best thing about this, permadeath. And time limits in which to complete the mission. You have to get from the prison, escape, and then to the extract point, all using your own wits, your own survival techniques that you've picked up from the actual game, without any weapons. The only way you can do that, like I said, is by completing side missions and side quests. Obviously, you've got to look at Blood Dragon, how well they did that, and the fact is the season pass is $29.99 at the moment for Far Cry 4. Now this game will be coming out, this DLC will be coming out at $9.99, so we know from experience they're going to have some fantastic things in the locker for DLC, and I cannot wait to see what they can bring. So the continuation of Far Cry 4 will be my most looking forward to game of January 2015. On to now to our first game of 2014. It's my personal choice, but guys, switch to the video.
My game of 2014 is Destiny. It's a game that I've enjoyed a lot. I've made a fantastic new friends on there, and it's a game that I've just really enjoyed playing. There are many different reasons why. First of all, I'll go into the weapons and the gear. You can get the different classes of weapons. You get standard, bold standard weapons you unlock all the way to exotic and to legendary. Each time you go up a class of weaponry, the damage increases, you have more weapon traits, and it just keeps hunting out the good ones. The annoying thing is the loot. The loot system is completely random, but again it gets you playing the same maps over and over again to try and get those decent weapons, so I can see why they've done it. I don't agree with it, but I can see why they've done it. The armour as well, you get some great looking skins, as each class has its own unique looking armour and its own unique class traits. Just ignore the story and just enjoy the solid gun mechanics, the environment that you're in, the many different weapons and different bosses and different minions that you'll meet along the way, and each unique race as well that you come across whilst doing strike missions in the story, and they're fantastic looking models. There's also a fantastic PvP arena called the Crucible, where you can show off your latest loot. You can rank up weapons, armour, and even points there to use that you can use to unlock new gear in the game's tower. If they made a few more changes to the loot system, this game would have ranked a lot higher on my overall games list, but with the DLC now out, the Dark Below, it introduces new loot, new weapons, new gear, and it allows you to progress to level 32. So I think for existing fans, yes, the game is a little bit constricted, but with this new DLC now out, I think it offers you a fresh look at the game, gets you going back to it, gets you wanting to progress to those higher levels and getting those new fantastic weapons. So for me, 2014, it's got to be Destiny.
On on to now the next question from a good friend of mine, Hazel Robbo. It's one of my favourite questions in this video. If Santa Claus came to your house, in what game-related way would you apprehend them? Several ways spring to mind. Really, the only way that I can think of that would guarantee you all those presents, all those milk and all those biscuits and cookies and reindeer and elves and all those sorts of wonderful things. Pokeball. Not just any Pokeball, Master Ball. Screw you too, I'm getting myself those presents. I hope that's answered your question. On to the next one. Who or what inspired you to do YouTube is a question from Steve's Cod Vision. An interesting one. It's a question I sort of dodged a bit in last year's vlog with a well-scripted and cleverly edited bit. However, this year I'll be doing no such thing. People who inspired me to get recording Call of Duty, which is how our channel began, myself and Blue Pancake started off with a very dodgy dazzle card Call of Duty montage in Modern Warfare 2. Check it out, it's amazing. However, it was Zuzza Grizz and his montage that first got me interested in recording Call of Duty gameplay and actually bettering myself as a Call of Duty player to get clips, do well and get an audience for my montages. Again, with the editing and improving myself, IR Reaps was a fantastic and brilliant editor of her montages, and actually one of the few female gamers at that time that really shone and stood out, and that inspired me to try and do the same. Not as a female, obviously, that'd be a bit weird. I do wear a nice wig though on a Saturday evening. Check out my burlesque show. Other people though, like members of the FaZe clan, the way they put their clips together, the way they set up their clips, and the way that they play the game brought a fresh, new, different aspect to the way that people recorded their gameplays. However, it was Pro Syndicate and Allier who really inspired me to get into the commentating side of Call of Duty, the way they thought out the way the process was sorting out the commentary, the way that they took along information, get up-to-date information from the actual developers themselves, the way they ordered their videos and the way they ordered their channel was a huge inspiration to me personally in order to get my views across, because a lot of my views kind of went off similar lines to them, so I thought what I'm thinking and what I think about these games is not nonsense, because other people, well-respected people in the community are thinking along the same lines. So if I can get my videos out there, my thoughts and views and opinions, then maybe someone will take notice and we could get ourselves on the YouTube stage. I always thought it would be something that I would move into commentaries, and it was when we started to branch out from Call of Duty, it was hard to find an inspiration for that. The inspiration I found, and it's a bit cliched, was from within myself. My own confidence from learning, practicing those commentaries in Call of Duty, from learning from other people, and then it was games that I enjoyed playing, not other people, so my enthusiasm, my passion, and just my commitment to those games came across in my commentaries. And that's, although it is cliched, it's no less true. Having confidence in yourself and the games you're playing will really come across in your commentaries. So guys, if you're thinking about branching out from a specific genre that you've got yourself stuck into, just go for it. You never know where it might take you. I hope that's answered your question. On to the next one. And now on to TS3 Rules, game of 2014. Tipper Fish Nemo comes in with our next question. What do you hope to achieve in the new year? I'm going to have a couple of answers for this one. Me, personally, I would like my cricket club to do really well in our new league, and for me as a captain to have a successful year. As for my YouTube channel, I would absolutely love to reach maybe 1,000 subscribers. We've got a number of giveaways set up. One for 500 subscribers, we're at 341 at the moment, and next big one will be 1,000. So guys, spread the love, share the message, and you never know, you could actually win something. I hope that's answered your question, Tips. On to the next one. The next question kind of ties in with Tipper Fishes. What are my plans for my YouTube channel heading into the new year? And that's from Nabat HD, who you know recently joined our channel. So Nabat, thank you very much for getting involved with this. We have literally so many ideas. It's absolutely unreal, and my dog has just nudged the camera, but I will carry on because I'm the consummate professional. Games of our lives. I talked about early in the video about our Advent idea kind of falling down a little bit. We're going to move those games that we chose of our lives into a separate series, Games of Our Lives, where all of our members of Dolphin Dive Productions, all my friends will get involved, have a couple of videos a month, where we'll just look into more detail about games that matter a lot to us as a gamer, as a person that shaped our childhood. we're considering jumping on the Minecraft bandwagon. Loz has had the game since early beta. He's not someone that's jumped on late. He's really enjoyed the game. He's only recently getting back into it now. I've always been intrigued as to what Minecraft can uncover, so I'll be looking at it from a noob's perspective, and Loz from a more experienced perspective will be looking at it from the mod's point of view, looking at some of the better mods, some of the worst mods that are out there, and getting you guys involved with that. More live stuff. We love our live stuff here. You know from our EGX and our Eurogamer videos, we love interviewing gamers, we love indie gamers, we love seeing you guys up close and personal and actually talking to you directly. We're looking to hopefully get involved some more, maybe Res 2015, spin-off from EGX, and maybe some more live stuff. I'm looking to go and with Loz to his Insomnia, with his little buddies, interview some guys there, see what real gamers think about gaming and 2015 and how it's approached in a new generation. Live streaming gameplay, because I've recently updated my internet from 0.3 megabytes to 60, I now have more internet than I need. I'm going to be looking to live stream my gameplay, some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, whatever games I'm playing at the time, some GTA as well, anything to give you guys an update, an insight as to me into a gamer, and just generally get in contact with some live streamers, see if we can set up some co-op streams. Far Cry 4 and FIFA 15, they're featured heavily last year on last generation, and they will do again this year and next year, sorry I should say. Far Cry 4 Toby will be taking us through again another full walkthrough, full playthrough of the Far Cry 4 campaign. He's absolutely brilliant at that game, he absolutely loves it, and I'm really looking forward to our new Hunter series, where I'll be playing as South African Sid, Far Cry 4's most dangerous hunter, and I'll be taking on the most dangerous animals of Far Cry 4 with just a knife for our certificate National Geographic show, which has the highest kill-death ratio of any national TV programme. So you see, I'm a really bad South African accent. It's working on it, but we're looking to bring new fun ideas from Far Cry 4, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. FIFA 15, you knew that we did our Shelburne Superstar series for FIFA 14. It will be coming back, but in a different format as my Shelburne FC companion, and I'll take you through in this short video. That's one way that's all right, I've got a few more to do, so keep it rolling. But what I'm going to do there is just go up to the field. Well, just go, I'm now at Shelburne United, Shelburne FC's training ground. Just have like a muddy field somewhere, and said how they got relegated and go into what we're planning to do with that. DayZ, Loz is a massive DayZ player on the PC, waiting for the standalone to come out, waiting for him to afford the standalone, I should say.
It's out as a beta.
It's out as a beta.
Yeah, but it's just I can't afford it yet.
No, that's fine. So the standalone's out as a beta. So the standalone's out at beta. Loz will be looking to bring us a DayZ diary. The standalone's in beta at the moment. He's waiting for access to it. By that I mean funds. Basically, that's the main thing that's holding us back on it. But he's got a full-time job. Congratulations to him. Starting the new year, so hopefully he's going to bring some more money to the channel. Nudge, nudge, wink, loss. Hey. Yeah, he's swearing at me. But we love DayZ. I've played it a bit as well. Really looking forward to seeing Loz's friends get involved with that and see what they can come up with. Coffee mornings. It's an idea that we've played around with a bit for a while now. It's something that we are looking to do next year for sure. Maybe once or twice a month, Loz and I will get together just around a nice table, have some coffee, and discuss gaming news and games that are coming out, and anything really that interests us in the gaming world. Maybe we could have a few guests on as well. Nabil HD is at university near us, so we can take it to him. TS3 will also hopefully get involved, and any YouTuber that we can convince with a free breakfast, get in touch down below, email address, you know you want to. Anyone that we can get involved with our channels, we'll get their insight and get some news that they're interested in as well. And finally, indie gaming is a massive feature of our EGX adventures. It's something that we love to know about, something we love to get involved with. So now that Loz has got a full-time job, we're going to be pooling our resources to bring you some of the lesser-known indie games. So from the depths of Steam that you may have never heard of before. So guys, we're really looking forward to our 2015 calendar. It's going to be a busy one. It's also going to be a good one. The next question is from a great friend of mine, Melly Promotes, and it is, what game are you least looking forward to next year? That's a tough question. I genuinely don't know if I like a game or not until after I've played it, but there are some games that I'm looking at with some trepidation that I'm worried that won't deliver the goods that's promised in their trailers. One of which is Battlefield Hardline. I'm a massive fan of Battlefield, and I was gutted when they announced it was being pushed back. Now, I'm worried about the setbacks mainly because they would have lost a lot of faith in this game, and the way they've set it up to be, the way they had a fully playable beta before the strikes happened, really worries me about how the game is that unfinished. And we know from experience that they rush release Battlefield 4, so I can only hope that they've pushed it back to allow time for the game to develop fully and without all the glitches and all the problems that Battlefield 4 release had. Another game, it's a game that I am really looking forward to as a console gamer, and that is The Division. Now, from all the gameplay trailers and press release packs and videos, it's a brilliant open world online game where you can build up your character and a base and your base in a post-apocalyptic world. However, so did Destiny. Destiny in those trailers gave off the impression you could free roam around the entire planet, drop off your ship, that your ship would be an integral part of the game. And look at actually what it is. Although it's a brilliant game, Destiny, it looks nothing like what we were promised. And I have a reservation that The Division might flatter to see. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's the game that they promised us. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. And now on to Nabot's game of 2014.
Hello there guys, my name is Naba, and as you know, Christmas is a time for looking back at the year and just looking through the best moments and the worst moments. So I'm going to fill you in a little bit on my year and my favourite game and just how it's went really. So as you know, I play Call of Duty competitively, and my year was filled with a hell of a lot of Call of Duty Ghosts, and as you may also know, I did not like that game. The fun in Call of Duty Ghosts came either when you were playing against shit people.
I don't think they're smart enough to though. I think they're going to have like all three pushing up into green right now.
Got one in green.
Keep a look out, there's probably two more in there.
Look out, sorry, two more. He's green out. One green, one green.
Yo, he's dead. Bomb's down. And the other one's dead.
Oh my god, that's your favorite.
I told you, I'm not kidding about. I'm genuinely serious.
One of them ran into
really
green,
are that shit.
One of them ran into green. One of them ran into green.
Switching sides.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Or when you got really heated.
Right, cool.
I
just fucking... Give me the triple headshot, bitch! Give me the triple headshot! You're back!
So, there's a different game that I'd like to talk to you about, and that game is Black Ops 2. And some people kind of forgot about Black Ops 2 when Ghost came out, but Treyarch are still working really hard on that game. They're still pushing content for it. Their last message of the day was about the 2015 League play schedule. So they're not just filling it with Advanced Warfare crap, they're just trying to push their game still, and I really like it. It's still a hell of a lot of fun to play, and now I'm just going to follow up with a bunch of clips of me playing it in the last week or so, because I'm still playing it today. So I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, guys, and I will see you next year. Goodbye!
What is the next generation game mechanic that we'd like to see implemented in all next gen games? It can be anything. A tough one from Fuse. I think that although destructible terrain is really good and it adds an entire different dimension to gaming, it won't work in a lot of games. It's got to be used in the right scenarios, which is why I think Battlefield is perfect. And my dog has wobbled the camera again. Me personally, I would love to see more games like Heavy Rain and Dragon Age, where your actions influence the general outcome of the game and change your destiny of your character and NPCs, and engage in storylines, and multiple endings is a mechanic I think that's just used not nearly enough, and not well anyway. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 had one, and Ghost had a couple of different ones, but Dragon Age and Heavy Rain in particular, Heavy Rain had over 10 different endings to that, which adds a different replayability, and in opinion it's just one that's not used enough, and I just hope it will do in the future. A number of people have asked me this next question: what did you expect when you started up your YouTube channel?
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love gives me such a thrill.
Yeah, life's a real bitch, innit? And then you die. And now a Christmas message from our sponsors. When your pancakes just aren't blue enough.
This will be a home. This will be a home film where you look back and go, what? And we didn't see the signs. We didn't see the signs.
Before or after we put him in a home.
Look how happy he is, though. Look how happy he is.
One by one.
It's like a dog with a squeaky toy.
What?
Like a dog with a squeaky toy.
Well, I know I'm getting it next Christmas then.
Okay, I was going to stop.
So guys, thank you so much for taking part in today's video. It couldn't have happened without you. Your questions were absolutely phenomenal. Shows the support and the love you guys have for us and what we have for you. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year. Roll on the obligatory highlights reel. It's going to be good. Or bad, if you're me. Yeah, this ain't going to go well.
It's a lot of outtakes. It's a lot of outtakes to do anything.
Oh no. And take 173.6.
Here with Will, who's the director of Hidden Armada Games. Will, thank you very much for joining us.
No worries, pleasure.
Again, there is mutiny. It's both on camera and behind us. This is the third time we've done this. I'm not going to lie, we've had some issues, but Will very kindly decided to speak to us again.
I tried to have a post-match interview there with the Shelburne United manager. Unfortunately, been drinking heavily since dawn, so he wasn't able to stand, let alone do an interview. So to help me break this game down in more detail, I've got football pundit and match analysis, Matt, and lots have made him go.
No, I just realised I had a haircut on my hands, but I discreetly tried to I got away with it until he started trying to laugh.
You got a free kick for it. You're going to book him for that.
I
hope so.
But your love won't pay my bills.
The robot. How long do you have to wait for?
Oh wait, I'm trying to do an ending.
Oh god.
I don't... Stop raping me! Stop it! She was missing.
He did that on purpose. He clearly just did that on purpose.
I hope so, because if not, that is the most retarded bit of wormage I have ever seen.
Money don't get everything.
That's what we do.
True.
So,
What it don't get, I can't use. I
actually
want money.
I think you've actually died. What's this? I'm still going. This is ridiculous. The rest of it is busy.
Ah! Right! That's it. I don't care if I die anymore. Is it on, love? It better be fucking on. I'm done. This game. Fuck that game. Fuck it. I'm done.
Oh no, you missed, and now he's on you. No. Oh, epic fight scene. Oh, you didn't even hit him with. Where's your spear gone? I don't know. This is the most embarrassing
embarrassing fight scene I've ever had to witness.
The paper off, tear it up, then you try and hit me with it. Most time you miss. Thank you.
Can I throw this again?
No, don't throw.
In due time.
Just didn't post it though.
This is my take on this recording.
That's gonna get more views than all our videos combined.
Hi guys.
Just keep going. Keep going.
We'll be here for days.
Never introduce it before
Okay, right. Now we're gonna give a game a little bit of a red. What's going on with the camera? I'm not touching the controller!
I don't kid, Toby. It just doesn't.
This is not funny. Why are you laughing? Seriously. This isn't close to funny. This is just completely retarded. Why the hell is there that guy? Oh, we're gonna do a fucking radio show again. For no fucking reason. And you're just laughing. Fuck you.
from both teams. After the match, I tried to nail down. Nail what?
You're trying to nail the manager. Is he all type after 7 pints?
Our players get up to another nugget. Hey! Oh, what is going on? What are they doing? Headbutt him! Oh my god! Lay the nut on him! Go on, Pardew! I don't get it! Someone's sending reinforcements. He's too busy doing that. Just, oh. Hey! Oh my god!
I don't know what I'm going to say now, so thank you for putting me off. I'm just going to say it's shit now. So I'm trying to say it's shit. Do I? Someone tell me! Where's my auto cue?